Dear student, in this video we will study about the river boat problem, which is very important problem. Now in this case a boat tends to cross the river, and there may be those two situations. The first one is the boat tends to cross the river in a shortest parts, right? Tends to cross the river in shortest path, and second is tends to cross the river in shortest time. We will discuss these two one by one, and by keeping in mind that boat will always travel in a direction of resultant velocity, right? Effective motion will be along its resultant velocity. Now let us consider the first case in which we will follow this diagram. Here let the river is velocity v2, and if it tends to cross the shortest path. Now shortest path is this one, but due to this river flow it will tend to go in this direction. So if we want that boat should cross the river in the shortest path, so it should enter in the river at an angle of theta, right, with velocity v1, so that due to the effect of this river velocity it will move in this direction, which is the resultant velocity direction. Now in this case the resultant velocity v can be calculated as, now in this is a right angle triangle in which the two angles are made on this, so this is the base. So we know by Pythagoras theorem base square is equal to hypotenuse square minus perpendicular square. So v square is equal to v1 square minus v2 square, or v is equal to root of v1 square minus v2 square. And if we want to find out the time of crossing can be calculated by calculating the distance upon velocity. Let the distance is s. So s upon root of v1 square minus v2 square, right? Now if the boat tends to cross in a shortest time, right, in shortest time, so it should row up in this direction. Let me make this diagram first. So in this case I will follow this diagram. Here the boat tends to cover the river in the shortest time, right? So it will tend to enter in this direction, but due to this this river velocity, this water flow, it will move in this direction, and finally this is the resultant velocity with which the boat will move. So the distance traveled in this case should be AD, right? In this case it should be, let AD, and let this is B, right? So this is AD. So in that case AD can be calculated as, this becomes hypotenuse square is equal to this square plus perpendicular square. So in that case this is x square, distance, this is x square plus s square in the root. So this is the distance traveled, right? And velocity, if we want to calculate velocity, resultant velocity v is again v1 square plus v2 square. So time is root of s square plus x square divided by root of v1 square plus v2 square. This is the shortest time in which the river will cross the boat will cross the river, right? And this is clear from the this formulas also. You can see here in this case the velocity is lesser as compared to this velocity. So since velocity is more, so the time will be less. Again in this case if we see this formula, in this case smaller is the velocity, more is the time. In this case more is the velocity, lesser is the time. So it will be the shortest time when it enters to the straight path, but it moves along the resultant velocity v. I hope this river boat problem is clear, and we will do this numericals related to this in our next video.